What's going on, y'all? It's the kid Jay Nolan here. Now, today we're going to talk about Yo Gotti, all right? He has a new interview on Big Boy's Neighborhood, which was a pretty dope interview. Love the transparency, love the conversation that they had. But one thing that really stood out to me was when he talked about the financial side of the game. I think a lot of people that come into this music and entertainment field, they miss out on so much information. So many people like a Yo Gotti and others that come out and actually share the losses that they've incurred, bad decisions they've made financially, investments that went wrong. A lot of people don't tell you about that type of stuff. A lot of people try to make it seem like they just been up for 25 years and never took no L's. I love it when people let other folks know, like, this was a bad move for me. You might not want to do it. It might work for you, but at least you have more information. During that conversation, they actually got onto the subject first of whether or not Yo Gotti has a tour bus. And Yo Gotti talked about how initially buying a tour bus was one of the worst investments he ever made. So he talks about how when he went to go rent a bus for his tour with G-Eazy and other artists, it was going to cost him approximately $90,000 to rent it for probably like a month or something like that. He's looking at it like, why would I rent it for $90,000? He looked at the price of the bus. He like, I'm renting it for 90, but I could pay $400,000 or $500,000 to own it outright. So as somebody who looked at the numbers, making it make sense, I'm gonna do this one time for 90, or I could own it and use it whenever I want for $400,000, $500,000. Yeah, I'm gonna take that because I'm gonna make that back tenfold, right? Yo Gotti says on the first stop, the bus broke down, which means that now he's paid $400,000, $500,000 for it, whatever the actual price was. Now he has to pay for that bus to be mechanically fixed. You know what I'm saying? And then he has to go out and keep doing this. He says he got it fixed, goes out, another 3-4 shows, it broke down again. So now all he's doing is pouring all of his money into this bus to even get through the tour, which means that his tour ultimately made no money. But unfortunately for a lot of us upcoming artists that come into the industry or come into making music at a young age, and we're looking at these artists, we see the glamorous lifestyle. We've always been enamored by the imagery of hotels, the tour bus, you know what I'm saying, traveling from city to city, black expedition, blacked out tinted windows. We used to watch behind the scenes on MTV where the artists would be doing the making a video and they pull up with the black car with the security and all that type of shit. Nobody really thinks about how much that actually costs for you to do that from city to city, state to state, country to country. So I love the fact that he was being transparent about this. He also spoke in this interview about the fact that he does not even fly private. So many artists today love to fly private. So many artists out here are on the jets all the motherfucking time, right? Yo Gotti, as a label head, as somebody who signed some of the hottest artists today, he doesn't fly private, but he said that a couple of his artists, that's all that they do. When he said it, I had to face palm real quick, because it's like, how is the leader of your company, the nigga that signed your checks, the nigga that co-owns your music, not want to waste money on flying private, but you as the worker, you as the employee, you as the person not in power, you want to fly private, which means that all of your money that you're making is going right back out as soon as you get it. But this is the financial literacy that a lot of people be trying to talk about. You know, a lot of people are out here selling false courses, selling false dreams so that you can learn about financial literacy, but a lot of it really comes down to just common ass sense, and niggas just don't be having it. And unfortunately, what I didn't like is that, you know, I know Yo Gotti isn't a father figure to the artist. You know, he can't really say, no, you can't do this, but I kind of feel like he should give him a little bit of caution to the wind. Like, bro, you sure you want to do that? Like, you think that's financially smart? Like, you got X amount of dollars coming in. This is what you probably gonna make this year, and you're gonna be kicking out how much on a private jet so that you could get to each city for a promo run. A promo run means that you're not even getting paid. But the thing about it is, all right, in Yo Gotti's position, if that's how you want to roll, that's how you want to roll. I can't stop you, but guess who's gonna get paid whether or not you do? Me. When people stream your music, me. When people buy your music, me. People show up to your shows and they love you, and that turns into even more streams for you, me. You could kick all your little shares out. You ain't even getting really that much money. And we've seen Yo Gotti come out and advocate for 360 deals. So you know he putting them in them motherfuckers. So with a 360 deal, somebody in Yo Gotti's position who signed Glorilla for 2 Dugg, all these different other artists, ESTG, etc. 360 deal is you get paid off the streaming, you get paid off the masters, you get paid off the licensing, you get paid off the shows, you get paid off the merch. Any and everything attached to that artist, if they got 6, 7 different streams of income, as long as it's affiliated with the artist under your label, I gets my cuts. So of course he could say, you sure you want to do that? You blowing up all your money. But again, it's like, all right, you can do that. You can kick your share out. I ain't spending mine. Even with Yo Gotti putting out new albums, right? He comes out, he owning his own shit because he owns the company. The parent company over CMG, of course, gets a little bit, but he's in a position of power because it's like, I'm going to get paid off my music, I'm going to get paid off your music, and I'm going to get paid off of 6, 7 different income streams affiliated with your name. When you get an endorsement, I'm going to get paid off that. When your song gets put into a TV show or a movie, I'm going to get paid off that. When people stream your music on Instagram and put it in their Insta story and put it in Reels, when we finally get the checks off that, I'm going to eat off that. You can spend yours on private jets, though. I'm going to spend mine on my next real estate project. I'm going to spend your money, my cut of your money, to do maintenance on my crib, to launch my next business. That's going to make me even more bread. So yeah, when you're sitting in Yo Gotti's seat, he looking like shit. All right, bro. And he can talk to you in the language that you know and understand. Because he going to, outside of interviews where he's speaking proper, like here with Big Boy, he going to look at niggas like 42 Dugg and be like, all right, bro, that's what you want to do, goddamn. I can't tell you shit, man. You out here young and turnt, motherfucker. Go do what you do. Pat him on the back. Yo Gotti go home to Angela Simmons. He looking at the itinerary like, shit, another successful day at the office, baby. And y'all niggas fall right into the trap because you want to look like somebody you not. Y'all niggas want to look like billionaires and ain't really millionaires. But you say it all the time. A lot of niggas be talking about, yeah, we're self-made millionaire. Lies. Ever since Tupac said that shit back in the day, Tupac, y'all know how Tupac died, right? I ain't talking about how he was killed. I'm talking about how he died. His possessions. The house got repoed, right? The cars got repoed. Tupac mama thought the house was his. She thought he bought that motherfucker. Turns out it wasn't even in his name. Shit like that. And he ain't the only one. He wasn't the first one. He definitely wasn't the last one. And we see that shit happening every motherfucking day. But y'all keep falling into the trap. Y'all not even falling into the trap. At this point, you niggas is deep sea diving into that motherfucker. Straight in. Sign me up. How long we supposed to have sympathy for you niggas? Because 5, 6 years later, you gonna come back and say, man, ain't nobody tell me nothing, man. I ain't had the right people on my team. I ain't had the right people in my corner. I was getting fucked. Man, that fuck nigga took all my money, man. I'm trying to get my money back. We trying to go to court. No, nigga. You signed up for exactly what you wanted. You just didn't think it all the way through. Ever heard of crumble cookie? A lot of people like that place, but that's how the cookie crumbles out this motherfucker, man. On my channel, I've tried to show artists so many different ways that they can monetize their music independently. People watch my videos and then they go out and try to find the next motherfucker who could sign them. Niggas don't care about independence like they say they do. That shit sound good. Niggas want to link with somebody who's willing to not take none of their money, not take none of their assets, and still call themselves independent, not understanding that shit just don't work like that. The people you need to partner up with in order to grow, they gonna take something and they gonna take yours off the top. But if you don't know no better, if you don't know anything, if you're not putting any energy towards that shit, you think you just gonna come into the rap game and hit a lick and everybody just supposed to fall at your feet and pay you gold? You a stupid motherfucker, man. That's the best way that I could put it. You a stupid motherfucker. I can't even be sympathetic, empathetic. Like, I understand it. I empathize with your feelings. But y'all niggas really don't be business-minded. I don't understand why we've got 20 years of artists trying to show y'all, trying to at least plant the seed for y'all. Y'all look at Jay-Z and all of his elegance. He drops verse of the year every year talking about owning all of his shit and owning all these companies. And nigga said he got $1 million off a sync. You think anybody in this game can make $1 million off of a sync, which is when your music is played in TV and film, by not owning your shit? That would be crazy. But let's get into the actual footage of Yo Gotti saying all of these things, man, because I want y'all to hear it out his mouth, not just mine.
Hey, man, did you buy a tour bus for yourself early on?
Yeah.
What year?
That was one of the worst mistakes I did, though.
Why?
Because I didn't even get to drive it.
No place to go?
Actually, I went on tour with G-Eazy, me, G-Eazy, and YG.
Really?
And I got the quote on the bus how much it costed to rent it for the tour.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, I'm just gonna buy it. You know, trying to,
Right.
being a hustler, knowing
business
numbers.
minded.
Like why would I rent it for this? And I could just buy the whole bus and then I
Right.
could use it over and over again. Man, the bus broke down first show. You know what I'm saying? on the way to the first show, bus broke down. Got it fixed. Probably drove to the second show, third or fourth show, it broke down again.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like,
so it wasn't brand new, but it was new to you.
yeah.
It's,
At the time, I think I paid like $400,000 or $500,000 for it. Yeah. You get buses at like a couple million and a half, stuff like that if it's brand new.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
So
you see by the look in my face, I didn't know that. I would think that if I spent $400,000 or $500,000 on a bus, then I think that I would hope that it'd make me to the first show.
I think that I was gonna rent it for like 90-something thousand.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, don't cost them a $400, $450 or whatever.
Yeah. And did you ever think like, man, I probably
$450 in tax.
you like downtime, I can rent it out to somebody?
Yeah, I'm thinking all the, but I learned that like, it's like machinery. Like if you ain't really got if you ain't the driver or got the facility, them things you got to maintenance like.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? Like they ain't like cars. You just pull up in the bus and leave and pull back up. We got to get maintenance every time it move, every time it come back in. I ain't know that.
Yeah.
And
And you learned a lot after you already bought it, though.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. Yeah. I don't even fly private.
You don't?
Nah,
I heard that.
I can't afford that.
I love that.
I fly first class.
Yeah, I heard that.
I'm keeping my paper.
Yeah, you said I can't afford it.
Nah.
I heard that. I ain't mad at it. Well, you can, but you can't afford it. Man,
I
dude.
can't afford it like up here. I don't get it.
You don't see it, huh?
Nah.
You're like, man, we all going to the same place. What about any of your artists? Do they fly private? If a promoter sent, not if a promoter sent it, then
some
they
of them
straight.
only fly private.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't say the name, but I was talking to one of my artists one
Who
time.
was it?
I was trying to do some promo. And I'm like, we need to get you. He's like, yeah, okay, it's cool. I only fly private, though. I'm like, on the phone.
Like, this is a promo run, bro. Like,
You feel me? Like, I don't even fly private.
man, who was it?
Yeah. 4-2.
it was
Dugg.
Hey, y'all remember Kendrick Lamar, Wesley Theory, To Pimp a Butterfly? What did Dre tell Kendrick? Yo, it's Dre. Yeah, congratulations, you made it, nigga. But just remember, anybody can get it. The hard part is keeping it, motherfucker. Ain't Dre say that shit to Kendrick? Kendrick got more money than all these motherfuckers, for real, for real. Kendrick got about 6 platinum, multi-platinum, #1 albums. Kendrick got a pub deal worth like $50 to $100 million. You understand what I'm saying? Kendrick got his own company, PG Lane, finna start putting out his own albums on his own label. Plus, I think every artist that was originally signed to TDE had, stock in the company. So, yeah. Kendrick had to learn the hard part is keeping it. What the fuck y'all niggas doing? You understand what I'm saying? The Kendricks, the J. Coles, even look at the Yo Gottis of the world. They not doing all the flashy, overly done shit, man. But it's the little niggas, the new niggas that ain't probably gonna be around more than 2-3 years that's out here doing the most. Running up the check just to give it right back. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments, man. I think I've said everything that needs to be said on this subject, but I want to hear your perspective. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell for all updates, and I will see y'all on the next one, all right? Much love and respect. Y'all stay safe out there. Peace.